Hi, folks. It's the beginning of another week here on a Monday evening, and what a beautiful start it was this morning. Look at these low temperatures. Typically, we see 69 degrees, but in Cenla, we averaged about 59 or 60 on most thermometers. And here's a collection of some uh, regular reporting stations that I picked up here 60 in Alexandria, Pineville. We got that out of AEX. We had 59 out of Essler Airport. Going into Grant, Colfax at 57, 56 in Winfield. Going into Natchez, still the same story, 60 there, 58 in Manny. Upper 50s in Vernon Parish around Leesville is 57. A little bit warmer as you head to the south. 61 in DeRidder, 61 in Oakdale, and 63 in Opelousas is one of the warmer points. And in upper 50s, taking us all the way from Gina into Jonesville and Faraday, Vidalia. And I think we'll be a couple of degrees lower on the average for tonight. So I'll do some of those numbers for you tomorrow when we do some weather. Checking out the cams for the view, a mostly clear sky here across the area. It was a really fallish feel to the air, and it will be so again tonight and in the morning. This is the kind of pattern that we expect fall here in Cenla with little or no cloudiness, no rain. It's dry. Humidity's practically non-existent, and we have a pretty good range. Days are warm and nights are cool. But unfortunately, I think summer is going to come back though. So we'll be talking about, first of all, a tranquil week ahead and a weekend. No storms or anything like that, no tropical systems affecting us. We'll have a glorious start to Tuesday morning and, of course, a tropical update. There's not much happening out there, folks, so we remain pretty good as far as that is concerned. Nothing like that in our 7-day forecast. Radar showing no rain here. Once again, it will be a 0% day here in central Louisiana. The atmosphere a little bit too dry and stable to support any rain and storms here across the area. But we do see the front outlined to the south of us. Look how much cloudiness and convection is all along that front from the Gulf all the way up and down eastern, off the eastern seaboard there. And I'm watching this whole area for some tropical development. This is the kind of pattern that can produce tropical development. Right now, we do have a very weak surface low in the eastern Gulf of Mexico that might actually retrograde and move to the west just a tad over the next day or so. But National Hurricane Center not saying anything, not highlighting any outlook areas here, but I will put that bug in your ear. With a stalled front in the Gulf of Mexico or off the east coast of the United States this time of year in September, the busiest tropical month of the year in the Atlantic. You got to pay a little attention to that. Okay, I'll go beyond this into your futurecast, some more local forecasts here, stepping you through the next couple of days for your start in the morning, a mostly clear sky, and it will feel like fall. It will be a glorious morning, folks. And once we get into the afternoon, we'll see a mostly sunny day with the clouds, a little bit of cloudiness to the east of us. You folks in the parishes bordering the Mississippi River, near the Mississippi River, we'll see a little bit more cloudiness than the rest of us. And then by Wednesday morning, no issues there. And for the remainder of the day on Wednesday, just a mostly sunny sky here across central Louisiana. So tropical interest areas, none outlined here in the Atlantic Basin there from the National Hurricane Center. We got a little something there in the Eastern Pacific, but over on our side, nothing highlighted over the next 7 days. So 58 and 89, that's worth an applause there once again for that morning low. But it will change, as you see, up to 66. There'll be a little bit of humidity increase there as we start Wednesday going into the remainder of the week. So notice the higher minimum temperature is 67 for Thursday, 66, then 67 to 68, 69. So you get the idea there. And going into your high temperatures, well, summer's returning with middle 90s common there all the way Thursday through Sunday, and that leaves room for a few upper 90s on the hottest thermometers. And again, over the next 7 days, I just don't see any reason to put rain in the forecast. You know me, I'm a cautious forecaster. If there's a 10% in there somewhere, I'll put it there, but not this time. But we'll continue to watch it. But tranquil, dry weather pattern here over the next several days. Let's take a look at the outlooks. And that pattern looks like it's going to continue, at least as far as the temperatures, through September 16th through the 22nd. What I just showed you is a 7-day forecast. This is beyond the 7-day forecast there, 8 to 14 days. So the heat will remain for the most part. By that time, we see morning lows averaging 66 in Cenla and averaging 88 for highs, and most thermometers will be above those numbers during that time frame. And what about rainfall? Likewise, we're kind of in a dry area here with below normal rainfall expected on either side of kind of a sliver of near normal, and then the wetter conditions off across the western portion of the country. For us here, what this means is that 6/10 of an inch or less is what most people will get. A few folks who do get some rain maybe during that time frame we'll see a little bit more than 6/10 of an inch. But by and large, it says that most rain gauges in Cenla won't be able to catch 6/10 of rain during the September 16th through the 22nd period. Okay, that's it for me, folks. Thanks for being with me. It's my pleasure to deliver this to you. Thank you for your support for Cenla Weather, and hope your Tuesday is terrific.